Today we're talking burnout, and it's so funny that a lot of us think that burnout comes from us doing too much. Burnout comes from us doing the wrong thing for a long period of time. Guys, welcome back to my channel. In case you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Tosi, and in case you've been here before, you already know you are welcome back, Marioji. I'm so happy to have you here once again. The topic we're talking about today is just so perfect because the year 2026 just started, and a lot of us are on the go, and burnout is something that all of us experience, right? Because of the way we like start the year. So I want to share a few things that has really helped me over the years to understand and to be on that balance when it comes to like getting my goals, right? So it can help you too. The first thing I've noticed in this experience is not to put rest as a reward. No, you are going to stop treating rest as something that you have to do after you like accomplish a goal. No, if you are not rested or well rested enough, you cannot pull through that goal. I'm telling you the truth. So a lot of us believe that, oh, when I do go, then it's something that I need to reward myself with. Rest is not a reward. You are going to burn out so bad. Oh, you burn out to the point where you won't have motivation to even focus on that your goals. I tell you the truth. This is coming from someone that has experienced the burnt out of the burnt out, like the ghetto of the burnt out. I'm telling you the truth. And this is something that I've just come to understand that, oh, I need to rest so I can function better. That is what a lot of us need to understand. You need to rest so you can function better. It is something that you need. You know how much we see like a machine, or we see like our phones overheating, and we just leave it. Let it rest for like 20-30 minutes. That's what you should be doing to yourself too. Yes, your body needs rest, your mind needs rest. It is exhausted. You don't give yourself rest when you are exhausted, when you feel like I'm tired. Okay, it's now time for me to rest. No. And one thing about burnout and exhaustion is that it's there small by small, little by little. You know how you pour water in a cup and it fills up, gradually. That is the way it is. Burnout doesn't just start in a day. Burnout doesn't just show up one day and say, okay, yes, I'm burnt out and I'm here. No, it piles up over time. But when you rest, you rejuvenate, you refill yourself, you're okay to continue. In as much as we all feel like, oh, I'm at so age, I have a lot of power, you need to be resting too at the same time. So rest is something that you stop giving yourself as a reward. It's something that you start to put into this is necessary so you don't burn out. Thing that has also helped me is planning your life around your energy. Now, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a woman on all that and all that and all that and all that, but there are some times where I'm exhausted, I'm tired, my energy level is on zero. Zero. And do you know what I do those days? I don't do anything. There are sometimes my energy level is on 10%, is on 50%. I'm like, okay, can I do something today? And I do it. So always plan your life around that your energy level, right? Not always on your to-do list. If you wake up in the morning and you feel like, oh, I have a lot of energy today, and you can do a lot of things for that your goal that day, do it. Do it. Because sometimes your energy is very high and sometimes it is very low. It's just normal life rhythm. I don't know if everybody experience this, but I just feel like everybody should experience this because it's not every time you're going to have like the energy. No, start working according to the rhythm of your life, the natural rhythm, right? This is something I tapped into last year and it really helped me. It helped me not to be burnt out. It helped me not to feel unmotivated or feel like what my goals are not my goals are not struggle to me. They are not hard work to me, right? So when I have like top energy, I feel I can do 3 4 back videos back to back, right? But the days that I have like low energy, I do like one video, or some days I don't do anything. So notice this in like a month. You is always there that sometimes you are your lowest low, and that sometimes you're your highest high. Make use of those energy level. You need to know it, you need to pay attention. Another thing that helps me so much is learning to say no before resentment builds up. Now, this is very practical to how you relate to people. Overcommitting. You overcommit. Then you get to the point where you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. But when there are days where you say no, you rest those days, you're okay to say yes to something later on. Do you understand what I mean? So to things that are draining you, constantly taking away from you, it's okay for you to step back and say, you know what, I'm not doing this today, and it's okay to do that, right? Overcommitting can actually lead to burnout. The earlier you do that, the better for you. Overcommitting can lead to burnout. If you have also noticed that in like maybe your office, you're always the one wanting to do this, you're overcommitting yourself, you will get burnt out quickly. So learn to say no before that anger comes, before that resentment comes, before you just pile up one day and you just go and say, am I the one that needs to be doing all these things by myself? Can't somebody else do it? Give that duty to someone else before you get to that level. Before you get to that level of anger, level of resentment, give that duty to someone else. Let someone else help you. Say yes to help. Stop waiting. Say no to some things before you stop waiting to when you are fed up, you are angry, before you start to delegate things, before you start to say, okay, sorry, I can't come today, before you start to find a balance, right? Always say no before you get to that level. The very real one that changed everything for me is reducing the urge to do everything at once, at the same time. Why? Right? Let me use myself as an example. Right? I film videos. What I want to do today is filming videos, which I've done. Before this came up, there was scripting, there was looking for topic. Those were done days, a day ago, right? I'm not doing everything at the same time. You don't need to fix your life, you fix your whole 2026 in January. No, my dear. You, in fact, don't need to fix your whole of 2026 in the first quarter of the year. No, it's a whole 6 months. Spread the whole thing around the year. Don't enjoy yourself. Now, the only reason why you are burnt out exactly 30th of January 2026 is because of the way you felt like you could fix everything that month. For example, the gym. Everybody wanted to go to the gym. Everybody wants to be. In fact, everybody's in gym this January. This is when they make their money. And some people have it in the back of at the back of their mind that by January, I should have lost some weight. By January, I should have gained some weight. By January, I should have been strong at the gym. And you go 3 times, 4 times, you do it back to back because you want to get that body in January. It doesn't work that way. So now, when you get that body in January, you now relax. What will you do for the rest 11 months? So it's always okay for you to know that you can spread it. Steadiness is what you need. You don't need to overwhelm yourself. You just need to be steady because you have goals. Steadiness is the way you can get those goals, not overwhelming yourself with the goal. And by March, you're already tired. A lot of us are always tired by the first quarter of the month, of the year. Why? Because we rush into the year. We are like, okay, I should get, relax. I was saying it last year that I started my year, my 2025, in like March, April, like after my birthday. And I was okay with it, right? Relax. Stop overwhelming yourself. Stop thinking that you can fix your life in like within a month. Relax. Stop planning your whole life in a month or in a year or 3 months. Relax. Steadiness is what you need so that you don't burn out. Something that really matters is checking in with yourself regularly. How are you? Where are you now? What do you need to change? Where do you want to be mentally next month? Are you okay? Are you fine? I think a lot of us find this very awkward to ask ourselves, and I don't see the reason why. If you can ask someone else, how are you? Why can't you ask yourself, how are you? Let me tell you something. When some people ask themselves how they are, they burst into tears. Why? Because they never do. They never do. A lot of people cry and say, nobody asks me how I am, which is, something to be like a bit worried about. Why is nobody asking me how I am? Now, ask yourself, how are you? Are you good? Are you finding a balance? The year 2026 is not the year of for you to do so much, be doing too much at the same time. It's a year of intention and balance. You are doing things intentionally, and you are looking for and you're finding a balance as you do that. As you work towards your goal, your balance is coming back. Ask yourself, your balance is looking at the first quarter of the year, your balance is looking at the second quarter of the year, and like, okay, how did I do in the first quarter of the year? What can I do better in the next quarter of the year? How do I really feel? Am I good? Am I anxious? Am I okay? Is everything fine? Do I feel happy with myself? Am I sad? Why am I sad? See, you need to ask yourself questions. That's how you find balance. And when you ask yourself these questions, you'll be able to detect easily if you're burnt out. Imagine you asking yourself, am I okay? How am I today? This helps. Journey helps so much with this. And you start to write. You know what you will do? You will write, I feel so tired. If you have written, I feel so tired, I feel so stressed, I wish I can rest more, you are heading to burnout. You are already burnt out. But if you don't pay much attention to ask yourself those things, this thing is really draining me. I feel like I'm giving so much in this office and they are not. You, do you understand me? I feel like I'm overcommitting to this thing. You have it there. When you read it, you understand that, I think I'm really, really burnt out. Right? So we all need to pay attention in 2026. 2026 is a year for you to move gently. Is a year for you to move with intention and with balance. You need to know that. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. If you like this video, it resonates with you, if it's helpful, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye y'all.